Things I'm not afraid to admit now that I've finished high school. This is so embarrassing, but I had a crush on my science teacher's son. Here, I said it. Oh my, I hope she doesn't see this. So I was in like 6th grade or something, and this guy came into our class and he stood in front of my desk. And I accidentally looked down at his hands and realized that he had a baby hand. And I was like, you know what? Hell yeah, hell yeah. And I kept staring at his hands. And I looked back to my teacher and she was staring at me. So my teacher was staring at me while I was staring her son. The thing I'm not afraid to admit also is the fact that I do not like my classmates. I do not like my classmates. I changed my class last year. I went from class A to class B. I still don't like neither of the classes. Are you kidding me? I would love to leave some things confidential, but let me just say that I don't like them. Sorry guys, I know that y'all are stalking me a lot, but I think you know my feelings towards you. I don't like you. I know the reason why my teacher hated me. I don't think that she will ever admit this, but I was a very clever kid. Like, I am still very clever, but I was like very intelligent. Like in the 1st grade, 2nd grade, 3rd grade, 4th grade, that was my prime, alright? I was unstoppable, and everybody knew about this. And I have a younger sister who's 3 years younger than me. And instead of like my mother taking my sister to the same school as I do and as I go, she took my sister to the other school because that school was closer to my mom's job. And my sister is very addicted to my mother. She needs to be close to her, right? And my teacher got mad and she started hating on me. She started hating, dead as guys. Every time I would hold my hand like this, like, yes, I know the answer, she would not let me answer. Never, ever. And I always had 10s. 10. And she was writing 9, 8. And I kept thinking, what might be the reason why she does that? And then I came to the conclusion that was the reason why she was mad. If you think that I do not know about that, I know. One time I embarrassed school's popular girl in front of the whole class. So one time I went into the toilet and there is not toilet papers in each stall, and if you go to the stall and see a toilet paper, you are one lucky guy. You are VIP. And I randomly went into the stall. I was bored, I skipped the lesson, I'm like, I need to go to the toilet. I started scrolling and then I looked to my right and I realized that there was a toilet paper. I'm like, yeah, damn, I'm lucky, I don't need it, but still. And I left the stall and I hear someone calling me, like not calling out my name because she didn't know who I was. And she's like, can you please give me a toilet paper? And I'm like, yeah, sure, like, what's the deal? And I grabbed the toilet paper and handed it to her, right? And then I wanted to see who that person was behind the stall, so I waited. And the school's most popular girl left the toilet. And I was like, damn, this girl asked me for a toilet paper? I was so excited. I went back to the class and I told everyone that this person, this popular girl, was using a toilet. And I embarrassed her. And I'm so sorry. I was a kid. I hope you can forgive me. I am so sorry. Never ask me for a toilet paper again. I used to fake my life. So that was the time when I first found out about Pinterest and I downloaded it. And there was so many aesthetic pictures, like so many aesthetic pictures. And they were from the set of Stranger Things, they were from parties and this kind of stuff. And I started downloading them. I started posting them on my Instagram. And I was just not normal, just like putting the picture. No, I was also leaving like crazy captions like, oh my god, today was so cool, da da da. Oh my god, this party was so nice, thank you for inviting me. Guys, that was all fake. That was all me. I was a school president last year, and since I was a president, I had to choose the uniform for the school. And I made a Q&A and I asked everyone like what type of clothes they would love to wear, what type of clothes they would not want to wear. And in my school there's like 500 people, and everybody gave off answers. And instead of choosing the correct one, the one that everybody liked, I choose the one that everybody hated. Everybody hated the school uniform. And this year, people, all the students were complaining about the school uniforms because they were like, oh my god, this looks so shit, who even came up with this idea? They came to me with a question like, did you choose it? Did you choose it? I was like, no guys, I was on your side. Like, I wanted to choose this and this uniform, but the teachers changed it. And I blamed everything on the teachers. I hope that people from my school will not see this video. Sorry guys, but that is all for today. And let me know if you want part 2, because I made so many embarrassing things in my school.